Good morning, I see you. It's January 7th, 2011. I have been neglecting making videos for numerous reasons, one of them being mental fans, like completely mental fans, and another than being completely mental fans of other people, not me. So, I get the stalker guy that writes disgusting emails to me about, like, having sex, like, putting it lightly, and I get those. Now, this is what I wanted to talk about without going over time. And I want to I want to kind of go a little slow because I'm starting to realize that Lady Gaga fans are a little slow. So I'm just gonna break it down, okay? I'm Madame Rouge. I am MC Madame Rouge. That's never gonna change. It's only gonna get bigger and better. I have never, not that I can remember, stated that I hate Lady Gaga. I don't think I've ever said I hate Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is not someone I hate because honestly, I don't feel like there's enough. First of all, I don't know her. And second of all, I don't feel like there's enough to her to hate if I did know her. So that would be something that would have to be proved wrong, not by her psychotic fans, but by her herself, which we all know isn't going to happen because she is a product of whoever made her. I don't hate her, I just see her kind of like a board game. Think of it like that. Like, hey, let's go to the store and buy Lady Gaga. Let's go home and go Gaga, Buy Milton Bradley, you pick her up in the plastic, you unwrap it, you do your Lady Gaga thing. And I feel like that's where most of her fandom does come from. It comes from saying that I want to be different and I don't want to be judged for that. So it's really not about her music. It's not about how she dances or any talent that she has. It's about sticking up for all the fucking douchebag reject ICP type of fans, and I'm sorry to say, but I totally feel like she is that female version of ICP. Just because you show up to an award show wearing meat doesn't make you a piece of art. Actually, as a matter of fact, the artist that came up with that idea came up with it about 15 years ago. His name is Mark Ryden, and he would paint these beautiful paintings of girls in like type of meat dresses. They're just kind of like a dark but beautiful paintings. Check it out, Mark Ryden. And not only that, but a lot of people will use the defense of, well, she's making a lot of money, she must be doing something right. And with that, I say, listen to me, okay? And listen close. Now, I'm not sure if this is the exact year, but I think it was something around 1989 when Eminem made his first album. Now, this album didn't sell, okay? But we all know that he was doing something right because he was talented. So when he put his album out on his own and it didn't sell, that didn't mean that he wasn't talented. That just meant that Dr. Dre didn't stamp it, seal it, and make all you retards who so desperately need a celebrity to tell you who to be, how to be, what to be, when to be, and that's the sad story of it. It makes an MC like me say, why go into the studio? Is Dr. Dre there? Who's gonna be there? Snoop? Is Missy Elliott gonna be there? Come on, somebody let me work with this, But, yeah, as far as she goes, it's like, there's no hatred there. There's a lack of respect for what she does. I don't like pop music. I never liked pop music. Also, like, I went to a couple of her fans' pages because they all claim to be her and they all use her pictures for their pages too, which is something in itself that's an issue, but whatever. And under occupation, it's like these little girls, and that's what they are, they're little girls, will put Lady Gaga obsessor. Newsflash, that's a pre-occupation. You're not getting paid to like Lady Gaga, and she doesn't give a fuck if you like her or not. Just buy her albums and she'll be cool. Not only that, but it's also like, you know, if you show me anything of substance that this woman has ever said, done, or thought, maybe I could kind of think, like, well, whatever. But even then, it's like, just don't get it. But a lot of the times that happens, people come along, we don't get it. It happened with Vanilla Ice. You know, it's happened with but I feel like it's happened with a lot more people who are a lot more talented than she is. And it's like, you know, she's not only not a Madonna, she's not even a Christina Aguilera, you know, and I would be willing to tell her all of this and to discuss it with her and to tell her that I feel like she's 100% artificial and to tell her I think that she's totally taking advantage of the fact that maybe she doesn't know, but she's taking advantage of the fact that, you know, something that I just kind of felt today, which was like this. My generation, I feel like people who were born like from 82 through 80, 87 or 88, fuck it, 90, might even be able to like say, you know what, when I was growing up, you know what, I was listening to the Crocodile Rock, Elton John, I was listening to Led Zeppelin, I heard a lot of Fleetwood Mac, I heard a lot of Pink Floyd, I heard a lot of Procol Harum, I heard a lot of really good rock and roll music growing up. And I've noticed that most of Lady Gaga's fans are children of people my age. Where, you know, now when we play music for our kids, if you're 26 and you're my age, it's gonna be Lady Gaga. That's why there is no respect for this music that we know is just so much better. And the fact that anybody who has 2 cents in their head can completely, you know, put one and one together and say, this woman, you know, that's the thing. When people, oh, she must be doing something right, she's got all the money in the world. The only thing she did right was get chosen by somebody to be something that she's not every day. And you know what? If she is that, that's fine too. But maybe some people don't want to be that. You know, that's my point about this. It's like, don't shove it down my throat. Don't tell me that I can't have a say about the way that I feel, in my opinion, just because it's not the same as yours. That's very childish, and it shows that her demographic is probably 10, 11-year-old girls or girls in high school. You know, I am the last of a dying generation of people who grew up listening to Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and fucking the amazing music that I got to just experience and go oh my god, and Cream and Eric Burden and the Animals. And they're just so, it's like, that's why younger people don't see the problem with Lady Gaga, because I don't know if they ever knew what good music was to begin with. So they're into club music, techno music, having a good time. So just admit that's what it is. You're having a good time. She's not talented. I don't think she's intelligent. I could be wrong, but, you know, as far as I've seen, I don't think she is. And she's not to be revered to me, and I don't care. You know what? I was gonna sign with a small label recently this week, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be another Lady Gaga. And maybe when I do sign my label, you know, and Dr. Dre stamps me, that maybe you'll realize what I'm saying here might be true. Because I know nobody's standing behind me that's famous saying, well, she's telling the truth, and that's got my seal of approval. I mean, you know, so I guess you'll just have to wait till somebody famous tells you how wonderful I am. Until then, I'm sorry, I can't even pretend. Until then, give me 1 second, and then I'll say peace out. Peace out.